Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I know why you clicked on this video because I be taking some great pictures, y'all. But I made some fried taco pockets. I saw this online and just had to try it, and they are absolutely delicious. Just when you thought Taco Tuesday was over, it is not. So we're gonna hop right into the video. So first I'm gonna make my taco seasoning. So I start out with some paprika, some cumin, some onion powder, some garlic powder, some red pepper. If you want a little more spice than red pepper, you can use cayenne pepper, salt, pepper. Guys, I know I'm gonna add how much I put in my description box below, so don't worry about that. But you want to add all these seasonings together and then mix it around, and boom, there you got your homemade taco seasoning. No longer do you have to use the El Paso little packets that come in the store. You know what I'm talking about, y'all. The yellow packets, taco seasoning packets. You ain't gotta use that no more. You make your homemade taco seasoning. So now we're gonna take our we're gonna brown our meat. So I just added 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and I like to use ground beef, but you can use turkey meat, you can use ground chicken, you can use whatever type of meat you want to. You want to go ahead and add your meat. Some people, what I saw, added peppers and onions. I didn't add peppers and onions at this point because I'm going to show you why later. So after my meat was brown, I drained all that nasty fat out, and then I'm going to add 3/4 of the seasoning that I made. We're going to mix this all around. Once that's all mixed around, we're going to add in some cream cheese, guys. I like to use the Philadelphia cream cheese, but you can use, of course, whatever type of cream cheese you want to. But once you add in your cream cheese, and in total, I added in about 1/4 cup. So I took my spoon and just did 2 small, like, dollops of cream cheese. Okay, guys, just 2 small dollops, and you want to mix that around until your meat gets all nice, and it's gonna come from, like, y'all see what it's looking like, this color. It's gonna get a little white to it, and you want everything to be nicely melted. You don't want no big clunk of cream cheese up in your meat. But once you do that, everything's nicely incorporated. I cut my stove on low. So I had my stove on in between a 2 and a 1. And once I added in my cream cheese, I'm then going to add in some salsa. You can add in whatever type of salsa you want to. I like to use the cheese mild because some people don't like spicy. But I like to use the cheese mild, and it's thick and chunky. And in that salsa, it already has the onions and peppers in it. That's why I didn't add in onions and peppers at the beginning. But if you have a salsa that don't have that onions and peppers and tomatoes already in there, then go ahead and chop up some and add it to your meat beforehand. Because I think the onions and the peppers, everything, it gives it a nice flair to it. So in total for the salsa, I added in a total of 1 cup. I didn't do it all at once. I just, pour a little bit in there, mix it around. Pour a little bit more in there, mix it around until it gets nice and, like, loose. I can't explain what it's, you're going to see what it's going to look like, but it's going to get nice and loose. And then you're going to add in your favorite type of cheese. I like to use Monterey Jack cheese, but guys, you can use cheddar cheese. You could use a mixture of cheeses. This your recipe, sis. Ain't no, how many times I gotta say this? Ain't nobody gonna check you in your kitchen. And once you mix everything around, go ahead, because at the beginning when we season our meat, we only added in 80%. I don't know if I told y'all that, but yeah, add 80% of the taco seasoning, and then that last 20%, add that in now after you done added the cream cheese and the salsa. Mix that around, taste, add the cheese, and then cut the stove off, set it to the side while we work on our tortilla shells. Okay, so moving on to our tortilla shells. So you want to cut the tortilla shells in half, and I just use a piece of cutter to cut them. And for the size, you can use whatever size you want to. But I like to use like a medium size. You can pack more meat into them. And then you're going to need some water and some cornstarch. You only need about a tablespoon of cornstarch and about 3 tablespoons of water. And you want to use that to make sure when you fold it over to make it like a cone shape, that the ends stick. And that cornstarch and water is a great adhesive for tortillas. You can also use egg, like an egg mixture, but I'm not sure. I haven't used the egg mixture, guys, so I'm not going to speak on that. I can neither confirm nor deny if that works, but this cornstarch and water mixture does work. So as you saw, guys, I just dipped it because I got long nails into the mixture, and then I'm just gonna fold one side over and then fold the other side on top of that. Y'all know I can't explain it, y'all just see what I'm doing. And then you just want to make sure everything is sealed together, and it's going to end up looking like a cone. And this is what we're going to place our filling inside so we can fry them. So now we pretty much have all of our tortilla shells folded like a cone. We're gonna take our meat mixture, and I like to add beans to it. You can add in peppers, you can add in rice, anything you want to, and then you want to fill it up 3/4 of the way, because see what I'm doing, we gotta fold it down, and you want to add a little bit of that cornstarch and water to the ends, so when you press it together it sticks. You might have to press it together, you know, multiple times, but it's going to stick eventually. And just press it together, and even before you put it in a frying pan, just make sure everything is nicely pressed together, guys. And you see, this is the smaller tortilla shells. I made 3 different sizes, so you just want to make sure that, you know, you put everything in there. And you see how the smaller one is more like an appetizer, and then that's the medium size, and then I had a bigger size as well. And then I'm just going to throw these in my pan, guys. I'm using vegetable oil, but you can use whatever type of oil you want to, and you just want to let those fry 3 minutes on each side, or until they get like a nice golden brown color, guys. And you see, I'm gonna flip them, and I'm gonna show you. I like mine to be like a light brown. You can do yours a dark brown, guys. Put as much melanin into those tortilla shells that you want to. I just like mine to be a light brown, like a golden brown. And then once they're done, we're gonna take them out, and then I like to put mine on a little plastic plate with a napkin. I ain't got like a little rack to like let all the grease drain off, but if you do, place them on that. And then we're going to be ready for presentation time, because we all know presentation is key. In this presentation, I'm really proud of myself. I'm really, like, I took it from, like, I was already, like, at a level 10.2. I took it from, like, a 10.2 to, like, a 30.5. So I'm excited. So for presentation, so I have my rectangular plate. Y'all all seen this plate before. And I'm just going to place the larger tortilla on the bottom, the smaller appetizer tortilla on the top, right? And then I'm going to take some crema. Guys, you can get this at your local grocery store. It's kind of like a sour cream. It's just, I like using this because it's lighter. It's not as thick as sour cream. And then I'm going to take some salsa, homemade salsa. Y'all didn't see me make homemade salsa before in my previous taco videos. Then I'm going to take some guacamole, some fresh guacamole, guys. Put that on top of the salsa. And then every taco dish to me has to have cilantro. I absolutely love cilantro. And I'm going to place that on top of my guacamole. I'm going to make sure that I wipe off any excess crema that was on my plate that I don't want in my picture off, right? Clean your plate. And then we're going to cut up some lime, so then we can squirt the lime juice on our fried tacos. Oh my goodness. Guys, this is bro, sis, ma'am, sir, you don't understand how good these were. I think I had about 10 of them. Like, I ain't have 10, but I had a lot. I lost count. That's how, especially the small ones, you can just like pop them in your mouth. Guys, I took that lime juice. I had the audacity to take that lime juice, squeeze the whole lime on there, and then y'all gonna see what's inside. Y'all know I never leave y'all hanging. I'm gonna show y'all what's on the inside, and baby, I be shocking myself sometimes when I be making stuff. I be like, Monica, who did this? You ain't do this. Like, I really be talking to myself in the kitchen. It was so meaty. Everything complimented it. It was, ma'am, it was gone. Absolutely delicious. You guys have to try this. They're very, very simple. And I think kids will love it. Your husband will love it. Your wife will love it. Everybody gonna love it, okay? That's pretty much it, guys. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys are washing your hands. And I will see you guys at my next video.